Just wanted to start the video out with asking you guys to please like and subscribe. It would greatly help the channel grow. After a good effort from Joel Embiid and Tobias Harris today did show up. They forced Game 7. So the winner takes all, I guess, in Philly. You know what? Atlanta could have won this game if anyone could have stepped up. Anyone stepped up and helped out Trae Young. It was a travesty. Trae Young was playing 1-on-5 tonight. And the 76ers were a little playing offense, defense with Ben Simmons. I saw a tweet that says Ben Simmons is becoming Andre Roberson, but he can dribble. And I'd have to agree with that. He's a tremendous defender. I saw him get a block while Trae Young wanted to shoot a three. And whoever he's guarding, that person can't really do anything. They're trapped. But the guy just can't play offense. Like, I don't know what you do with a guy like that. He's a tremendous defender. He can guard 1 through 5, and he does guard 1 through 5. You can put him on Trae Young. You can put him on Nikola Jokic. He'll guard all of them at a very high level. But the problem is that he can't play any defense. Any offense. He's a one-way player. When he was coming out of the draft, he was touted to be the next LeBron James. And I was in love with Ben Simmons at first. In his rookie season, he had 16 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists per game. He dominated in his rookie season. But he hasn't improved. When you're a rookie dominated is different than a guy on a max contract dominating. So this is really becoming strange. I don't know what to say, because he was the first pick of the draft. In a draft that had Jamal Murray and Brandon Ingram. 2 guys that you can argue are better than him right now. Even though I love Ben Simmons, man. I hate to say this, but Ben Simmons is a bust, yo. Ben Simmons is a bust. And the reason why the 76ers won't win the championship this year, even if they do get past the Hawks, a team which they should have got past them. They're a one-man team. It's only Trae Young playing over there, man. Trae Young's averaging 35 points and 12 assists a game in this series. Man, oh man. Oof, this is getting ridiculous. Ben Simmons has been underperforming for his entire career. And let's look at the Philadelphia 76ers. They got Ben Simmons, who's an all-star level, who's an all-star. He's made it to the all-star before. They got Seth Curry, who's an absolute sniper. They got Danny Green, a really good 3-and-D player, which he didn't play today, Danny Green. They got Tobias Harris, one of the better 3-level scorers in the game of basketball right now. A 3-level scorer is, in case you don't know, is the guy who can score on the inside, mid-range, and the 3-point at a very high level. And Tobias, we all know he can do that. And they got, in my opinion, the best center in the league, Joel Embiid. And I hate to say in my opinion, because I think this should be everyone's opinion. Joel Embiid is a better player than Nikola Jokic. Even though Nikola Jokic is a slightly better player on offense, Joel Embiid is a much better player on defense. And basketball is split into 2 ways, offense and defense. Joel Embiid is a tad worse than Nikola Jokic on offense, but probably 1,500,000 times better on defense. So they got this ferocious team. They shouldn't be struggling with just Trae Young by himself. I got Trae Young as the best point guard in the league. But still, he shouldn't be enough. They shouldn't even struggle like this if they fought any team that's only run by a point guard. They should sweep teams like the Hawks, teams like the Blazers, teams like the Warriors. When you only got a point guard. Because you know how hard it is for a point guard to lead the team to a championship? I used to be a Phoenix Suns fan during the Steve Nash era, and I should know. When you got a point guard as your best player, you're not winning a championship. You need wings. Wings. Not as in chicken wings, but as in basketball wings, where you're shooting guard or small forward. You need guys like that to lead your team. The only big that did it by himself, I know people are going to be like, yeah, the big 3, but yeah, 1999 championship and the 2003 — there was no big three. There was a big one. And his name was Tim Duncan. That was the only guy to do it without a wing, top wing player. Every other team. Well, of course, now people are going to say this was the 4 Pistons, and people are going to be like, Sadiq, you tripping? I know. The Pistons were a good overall team. They had good wings with Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince. They got chance to build ups. They had Rasheed Wallace and Ben Wallace. They were a really good team. But still, you need a good wing to lead your team. The Hawks don't have that. So the Hawks, their ceiling is small. While the Sixers, they have a good wing in Ben Simmons. They got a good big. And Joel Embiid, they got 3 3-and-D players. And Seth Curry, Danny Green, and Tobias Harris. This is the perfect team. And they're still struggling. I don't know what to say, folks. They should be the best team in the NBA, but they're not. They have a chance against the Nets, though. If the Nets if them and the Nets both win Game 7, yeah, they have a chance against the Nets. But they would lose to either the Jazz or the Suns. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Sadiq Sports Talk out.